Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new here, my name is Michaela Barnhart. If you are not new here, then welcome back. Today's video is going to be all about a classroom haul. So I'm super excited for this video. I have been gifted a ton of stuff. I have bought a ton of stuff for my classroom so far. So I'm super excited to finally get to show it to you today. My plan in doing this haul is to do one now and then one again, like when I actually start moving in my classroom and I buy more things. I just feel like I've gotten a ton at this point and I'm looking at it like, whoa, how are we gonna do this? I feel like I've gotten a ton of stuff at this point. So I feel like now would be a good point to stop and do a haul, show it all to you guys, talk about it. That way I don't have a zillion items to show at the end of summer when I start moving in my first classroom. So I am a first year teacher this coming up school year. I will be in elementary school. I'm also apologize if you can hear the printer because I'm printing stuff for said classroom, which I'll talk about in just a few minutes. But I will be a first year teacher this coming school year. I will be either in a second, third, or fourth grade classroom. I still have not found out yet. I do know what school, I know what school district is exactly like my dream school to teach in. So I'm super excited about that. Just don't know what grade yet. So most of what I bought has either been like just stuff that you could be used at any grade level, or stuff that I had a specific purpose in buying. So I'm going to show you all of that. I will also talk a little bit about some things I've bought from like for decoration type stuff off of Teachers Pay Teachers. So I will try to have most things linked in the description box for you. As long as I remember to do that. If I forget to do that, someone please comment and tell me to do so, because that probably means I forgot. But I will link what I can in the description box. Most of the stuff you're going to see came from Amazon. I do have my Amazon wish list linked in the description box below as well. So that's where the majority of things you're going to see today came from. But I'm going to stop rambling and we're going to go ahead and just get right into this video. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to dive right into is some books that I have been gifted. All of these were gifted to me off of either my Amazon wish list or just in general, someone purchased them for me. So the first thing that I was going to show is the Junie B. Jones collection. This is the entire first grade collection. I love Junie B. Jones. Absolutely, hands down, was one of my favorite like collections as a kid. This and Magic Tree House, they did it for me. So I have that one. I still want to pick up the kindergarten collection as well, but for right now I got first grade. This book I highly recommend reading it to your class at the end of the year. I loved it. It's super simple. It's like very low key. There's not a lot of like stuff on each page. Very simple to walk through. But it's called I Wish You More. It's by Amy Krause Rosenthal and Tom Lichtenheld, I believe. I'm probably both butchering their names, but that is who it is by. Here's the cover just so you can see it. But it's super cute about wishing your students well as they move forward in life, and talking about, it really hit home for me in the last page because at the very end it says like, you were everything I wished for and more, which was very like touching to me, being that this was my internship for my first like full year in the schools or whatever. So the kids this year truly were more than what I had ever wished for them to be. So I'm getting a little emotional, but it's okay. So this was gifted to me by my principal at that school. She said that she used to read it to the like fourth or fifth graders, whatever it was then, before they moved on to the next school. So super cute. Love that one. I also am super duper into these books. I'm trying to find the other ones. I'm gonna drop everything. The What Should Danny Do book. So right now I have the What Should Danny Do School Day and What Should Danny Do on Vacation. I also was gifted, I cannot with these books. Okay, I was also gifted the What Should Darla Do book. So I'm super excited about these. I do want to grab the like just original What Should Danny Do book. So hopefully I can get that one soon. But if you're not familiar with those books, they are super good about talking about how to make decisions, like behavior wise. As you read through the story, you're presented with a problem for Danny or Darla, and you pick as a class, I guess you would pick like Danny or Darla should do this, option A, or do this, option B. And then it'll tell you what page to flip to based on what decision you made, and you get to see how the story ends. So super cool. I think it's awesome to kind of read through and see if the students make the right decisions, and then maybe read back through it and say, hey, let's make some wrong decisions and see what happens. So some of the other books that I got, or that I was gifted, these three I'm not super like excited about. This is just 3 versions of the 3 Little Pigs. So I have the original version, the version told by the wolf himself, and then the 3 Little Wolves and the Big Bad Pig, which is just like a different version of the same story. I just got those to talk about like fractured fairy tales and that kind of stuff. This book, Spaghetti in a Hot Dog Bun, was one of my favorites from my junior year like field experiences. It's talking about how kids need to have the courage to be who they are. This little girl on the cover, she likes to eat spaghetti out of a hot dog bun, and she gets made fun of for that at school. So then she decides she's not going to do that. And she kind of goes on this journey to realize that it's okay to be who you want to be, and to, you know, like different things than other people. So we really like that one. And then the last one is not one that I've actually read. This may be bad, but I have not read this story. It's All Are Welcome. I have seen this on a ton of teacher Instagrams saying that this was a really good read aloud for like the beginning of the school year, and just trying to like create that inclusive environment for everybody. So I'm super excited to have it and have it in our like class library, in our collection. But yeah, I will definitely let you guys know if I end up using this in the first few weeks of school. All right, so the next little category that we're going to go into is like games and STEM, like stuff for STEM bins, like STEM activities and stuff. So one of the first things that I was gifted off of my Amazon wish list are these Young Hands Creative Flakes. They're just these little like circular plastic pieces that fold together or that go together to make, which side has it? That side has it. Some just like different little like animals or different creations. Just a good way, a good STEM activity for kids to have something to do with their hands, be able to build stuff and just kind of create new things. I also, going off of the STEM stuff, if I can get them out, I have everything in a box below me. I got several of these little Connects things. They came from Five Below, so they were super cheap, super like inexpensive option. They build different things. So this one is a race car looking thing, I guess. And then I also got an airplane and a rocket. So I got these 3 things just to have STEM bin options for my kids. I also want to have some Lego options for my kiddos, along with those little creative flakes, just different things. I love STEM bins. I think it's a good way to maybe start your day by having them use STEM bins. I've also used that as part of my classroom management, which I will talk about in just a few minutes. So just really fun. Then I had some games, so I picked up Kerplunk. This was also, both of these were from Five Below. I just thought this would be a fun game, maybe for indoor recess or just for like fun times or whatever. And then some Jenga blocks. So that was all that I picked up for the game stuff. I would also like to get some more board games and things just because I know inevitably we're gonna have indoor recess and I want to be prepared with all the things. Okay, so the next little section, why are you being so loud every time I talk? The next little section is going to be like organizational stuff. A lot of this is stuff that my mom purchased for me as my graduation gift. So the first thing is this box from Target. This is just like the, I can't remember what it's called, Threshold brand. It's a file hanging box, so it has the little rods inside. My plan is to use this box with file folders to do the students' mailboxes instead of having one of those little like slotted things. Each kid will just have a number and I can put their stuff in there, and then at the end of the week they can grab it all to take home, or whenever we do take home folders or whatever. So that is my plan for student organization on stuff that's already been graded and is just ready to go home. So I thought that would be super cute, and I think I can't really decide what I want to put on the front of it. I saw something, who was it? I think it was Mrs. Call over at Mrs. Call's Campers. She did something similar to this for her student mailboxes with the same kind of bin. And on the front of it, she used her Cricut or whatever to do a sticker that said from tiny seeds grow mighty trees, which I liked, and it fit her theme, but I feel like that's a little young for my kids. So I don't know if I'll just label it student mailboxes or what, but I'm going to try to find something cute to put on the front of this. I also picked up several of the Michael's photo container, like big cases. I think they come with like 16 in a case. I picked up 2 of those to store like base 10 blocks and that kind of stuff. And then I picked up 1 to store classroom management, which I am going to show. I just don't want to do it here because I feel like that's a lot to discuss. So I will show that soon as well. And then I also picked up some of the 10 drawer carts. Well, my mom did. I can't say that I did. So I got 2 of the like clear 10 drawer carts from Michael's, which I will turn around and show you guys in just a second. But before I do that, the last thing I want to show you guys is this little container. It has the stuff to hang it on the wall. These things are, it was off of my Amazon wish list. If I can find it, I'll link it from Amazon, but it's to hold expo markers, and then you can put your eraser. I would like to try and get some magnet strips and see if I can magnetize it. It's a little heavy, so I don't know how well that would work, but just to have on my whiteboard so that I can keep all my markers nice and organized. Okay, so I just wanted to turn you guys around really quick and show you these 10 drawer carts that I got. I just got the clear ones, so they're like mostly see-through, I guess. They have the rainbow ones, but I was not, the like theme that I'm going with my classroom is not rainbow. I'm going for more of like a farmhouse, but more so just like a calming colors, light, airy, that kind of look. So I got these carts and then I organized them. This one I want near my desk so it has the days of the week, and then to copy, to file, to grade, and then some miscellaneous sections, just to kind of help organize my paper flow. And then over here I have one for math groups, and then next week in some miscellaneous items. So that is what I did there. On top right now I'm just keeping some like supplies that I've been given. I got these things to use for pencils, and then I made some little things. I just haven't taped them on yet because I want to laminate them first. So that one says sharp and then the other one says dull, so that way I can put those things on there. Okay, so kind of going off what my decor type style is for my classroom, I picked up several of these eucalyptus branches from Hobby Lobby. They're just really long. I think they're gonna look super cute. Well, that thing gets so loud every time I just start talking. So I think these are gonna be super cute to put around like the edge of a bulletin board as kind of the border or whatever. So that's my plan with that. I also picked up from Hobby Lobby these burlap squares. I'm planning to use these for like a wow work wall. That way I can have this and then a full sheet of paper will fit inside of this. I might trim them down some so that it kind of fits more perfectly inside, if you know what I mean. But that is my plan for a wow work wall if I have room for that. They were only like 50 cents a piece, so if I end up not using them for that, I'm sure I can find somewhere else to use them for. So not a big deal either way. I feel like there was something else decor wise I was going to show you. Oh, I know what it was. This guy. So this is something my sister bought for me off of my Amazon wish list for my graduation gift. And I'm going to open it up and try to show you guys. It is a letter board, but it matches the little thing I just showed you that holds the dry erase. I'm just going to put this down. The little things that hold the dry erase things. So this is what it looks like. I currently have it upside down. Not that you can tell. I can just tell because of the thing on the back. But I have white letters as well as like a gold foiled look letters. And then it just came with this little stand that goes with it. So I think that's going to be super cute in my classroom. My plan for this is either to display, depending on what grade I teach, sight words for the week or something like that. If we do spelling words, I can put those on here and hang it by the door, similar to what Miss Call did at Mrs. Call's Campers. I'm referencing her a lot because I love her channel. But my plan is to either use it for that or do some kind of like quote each week or a joke of the day, or just like have it to say like happy birthday if it's somebody's birthday or something. I don't really know. I just thought there was a ton of uses for it. So I'm sure that I will find something to use it for. Okay, so the last thing that I want to talk about is my idea for classroom management, because I've bought some things to go with that to make the system work. So I got this idea off of several people on YouTube and Instagram, so I'm not going to name everybody. I've seen a ton of people do this. We learned about this in college, so it's not something brand new, a new idea or anything. But it's the idea of having like a pretty much token economy in your classroom where students can earn or lose money, and they can use that money to buy different things within the room. So my idea for this was to do like class cash. So at the beginning of the week, we'll start over clean on our classroom dojo, which I know the school that I'm going to, depending on the grade level, they use that a lot. It's not school wide, but the grades themselves use it. So we will use class dojo points. So throughout the week, the kids will get points. If they get at least 10 points, then they get to trade their class dojo points for class cash. and then they can use their class cash to buy class coupons. And the coupons will allow them to do all kinds of different things. So I have some examples to show you, and I want to show you quickly just kind of how I plan to organize it. So I'm actually going to show you that first. So I used one of the photo keeper boxes to organize everything in. I haven't completely finished printing everything, so that's what you hear printing right now. But in these little boxes, they're just labeled with however much money. So this is a $25 coupon box, $20, $15. It goes all the way up to $50. So they have to have at least 10, so that's the lowest. And then the most expensive coupon is $50. So that is where I'm going to store them. My plan is to give the kids some of those just little like binder pencil pouch things that you just like can get really cheap for like 50 cents at the dollar store, to keep their coupons and their class cash in. And then I made this little binder up. I did not make what you're seeing inside of it or the coupons or anything. I will have that linked below. I got it off Teachers Pay Teachers. But I put everything in this little binder for the coupon catalog. So inside it just shows the kids what their coupon options are and how much they are. I'm trying to show you just a few of them. So I have this one that says chill out and just all kinds of them. So read a book to the class, earn 3 extra dojo points, skip morning work for the day, sit at the teacher's desk, just all kinds of stuff that I thought would be fun. I used what the lady on Teachers Pay Teachers had created, and then I just kind of went through and chose what I thought would be good for my classroom or what I wanted to do. There were a couple extras that I added, one of which was, she had one that said treasure box. I don't anticipate having a treasure box because I'm not the kind of person that can keep up with refilling different things in the treasure box. I'm good if it was like one thing. So what I came up with was the idea of doing an eraser box. So I've been collecting all these mini erasers from Target, from Five Below, just all kinds of places. I have more, I just haven't finished filling them up yet. I just haven't gotten them. They're at my mom's in storage. But I'm planning on filling this thing out with the mini erasers, and then one of their coupons is to pick 2 mini erasers throughout the year. Or, you know, whenever they want to use that coupon. So that is my plan for classroom management. Obviously, we'll go over what rules you have to follow to get dojo points or how you can lose them. But overall, that is kind of what the deal is. I'm going to quickly show you. This is what the coupons look like. I haven't cut them out, obviously, because I just finished printing. But I have 6 of each. They'll go into those little containers, and then on Fridays, the students can shop for what coupons they want to, or they can decide to save their money. So that is how I anticipate keeping up with classroom management. I hope that's something that lasts me all year. I've heard that teachers have started that and it's lasted them for several years. They just continue to do it over and over again. So I'm hoping that that's the case in my classroom as well. But I think that's everything I have to show you guys. I have gotten other stuff, obviously, but a lot of it is in storage. And then some of it is just like random things like this, like just school supplies type stuff, not necessarily like books or decor or more fun things to show. So I think that's it. If you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe so you can stick around for all of the new teaching videos to come, and I will catch you guys in the next one. All right, bye guys.